10 things Sigma males can't live without. As human beings, there are undoubtedly things that we cannot live without. Things like oxygen, food, water, and to a large extent, human interaction are core to what makes us human. However, without referring to these extreme needs or wants, there are some other things that everyone knows we can't live without. It's not that the absence of these things will kill us, as oxygen or water would, but it's the fact that our lives become empty or purposeless without these things. Part of what gives our lives direction and purpose are these little things specific to us, which others might take for granted. And without these things, we might find that our motivation and drive towards our relationships and goals are vastly reduced. We may become a shadow of ourselves or perform below our abilities or talent. Sigma males, known as the exception to the more popular alpha and beta males, are males who are particular about how they live their lives. They don't believe in the social hierarchy and subsequently live outside it. Despite this fact, they're often successful in everything they do. They're not known to be great with social interactions, but at the same time have successful but compact relationships. We're going to talk about 10 things Sigma males can't live without. Sigma males practice these things every day and, in most cases, in everything they do. Number 1. Living outside the social hierarchy. Many people live within the social hierarchy that exists in their various societies, and the one consequence of this is that people treat others on their position on the social ladder. But this is not the case with the Sigma. One of the core values the Sigma adheres to daily is treating everyone he interacts with equally, and this is a result of living outside the social hierarchy. The Sigma doesn't care if you're a cleaner or a CEO in an office building. He's going to treat you both equally. The Sigma cannot live without treating everyone equally because he believes people should not get preferential treatment solely because they're high on a social ladder. The Sigma doesn't believe that those with high social status are better people, hence they deserve more respect. Number 2. Self-awareness. Sigma males are continuous improvement specialists in every aspect of their daily lives. They always seek to become better partners in their relationships or more competent in their chosen careers. To become better partners or competent in your chosen career, you need to practice self-awareness often because it's from self-awareness you know areas you're lacking. This is why the Sigma is always aware of his weaknesses, strengths, and feelings. It's important to note that the Sigma's self-awareness and subsequent drive to improve continuously is fueled by his desire to become the best at everything he does, and not from the place of insecurities, like it often is from beta males. The difference between the two sources of self-awareness is that the Sigma is confident in his weaknesses and strives to improve on them. At the same time, the beta male lacks confidence and assertiveness due to his insecurities or weaknesses. Number 3. Independence. Independence is non-negotiable for a Sigma. Most of his life decisions are predicated on him being independent of others, either financially or emotionally. The Sigma loves and enjoys the ability to do whatever they want, whenever they want. He utilizes his independence to work on himself emotionally, mentally, and physically, which often translates to financial freedom because of the immense skills he gains through this process. Independence is a core value of Sigma males because they seek and live a lifestyle that makes them the master of their fate, and this is not feasible for many men who depend on others for validation, a sense of worth, or a direction in their lives. Number 4. Confidence. The Sigma lives every day of his life with his confidence on his sleeve. His confidence is one of the first things people notice about him when he walks into any room. He's confident in his skills and opinions on things because he's aware of his knowledge and knowledge gap. He can't live without his confidence because it's one of the sources of his success. He's never in doubt of his ability and never gives room for limiting thoughts. The confidence of the Sigma is not dependent or gotten from the external validation of others. He understands that the dependence on the validation or words of others only makes you more susceptible to flattering or manipulative behavior. It's safe to say that being confident is who the Sigma is. It's not something to be turned on or off because he's secure in himself. Number 5. Setting smart goals. You might be wondering, what does goal setting have to do with this? Well, the Sigma male is very intentional about his life, and one way he can live up to this intentionally is by setting smart and achievable goals. Unlike many men who live each day as they come without plans or purpose, the Sigma can't live his life without setting and writing down his goals. While other people fantasize about what they want to get out of life, the Sigma transfers the fantasies in his mind into actionable plans on paper. The purpose of writing SMART goals is to give his life direction every day. When he wakes up every morning, he's already aware of the actions he needs to take to get closer to his life goals. When setting and writing down his goals, the Sigma concentrates on things within his control, such as learning, gaining more skills, or being mentally and physically healthy. Setting goals often comes with procrastination, and to prevent this bad habit, the Sigma sets a timeline by which he wishes to achieve every goal he sets for himself. He knows that keeping goals open-ended significantly increases the chances of procrastination. Number 6. Setting boundaries. Many people live their lives without setting boundaries, either in their platonic, romantic, or professional relationships. One of the major consequences of a lack of boundaries in our relationships is the disrespect that it invites from others. While we may think to ourselves that, why can't I be respected as a human? The reality is that others will only treat you how you let them. Therefore, the onus is on you to put and enforce boundaries that prevent others from disrespecting you. The Sigma is a champion of setting boundaries in all his relationships. He's not a people pleaser that will allow others to take advantage of him because he's afraid to say no to their egregious requests. Because the Sigma treats everyone with respect, he knows he should also enjoy such respect from everyone he meets. However, he's also aware of the reality that you can't leave that to the discretion of others. You must care enough not to tolerate disrespect from others, which ultimately starts with setting and enforcing boundaries. Number 7. Prioritizing himself. As mentioned earlier, the Sigma seeks and lives a life where he's the master of his fate. Something that comes with this is the need to prioritize his needs. As a master of your faith, you need to be always at your best, and you can't afford to be lacking when fate needs you to make an important decision about your life. The Sigma is not like other people who prioritize the needs of others over their goals, happiness, and purpose. He's always committed to being the most competent and happy. He won't be a doormat for others and won't hesitate to end relationships that prevent him from reaching his goals. Number 8. Honesty. Many people are timid. They're always afraid to speak their minds, even in situations where they know they're right. They sometimes find ways to sugarcoat what they think is right to avoid hurting the feelings of others. This is not the case with the Sigma. He's always honest with his opinions on anything. He's not afraid to hurt people's feelings with the truth because he expects people to do the same to him. One thing that makes it easier for the Sigma male to be honest with his opinions is because, as mentioned earlier, he's not dependent on the validation of others. Number 9. Being healthy. As mentioned earlier, the Sigma male is very intentional about his life. This intentionality extends to his decision to always be the healthiest he can be, mentally, emotionally, and physically. He cannot live without seeking improvement in every aspect that involves his health. The Sigma knows he can't function at optimum capacity if he's not healthy in every aspect of his life. He knows that no matter how competent you are, you're more likely to fail if you're experiencing emotional turbulence, either in your platonic or romantic relationship. Before we move to the final thing a Sigma can't live without, please take a second to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video so far. It helps us grow the channel and keep bringing you life-changing content that you enjoy. Number 10. His tribe. As you already know by now, the Sigma is not one to constantly seek social events or keep lots of friends. This is not because he's antisocial, but he prefers to keep and enjoy the company of a close group of people he trusts. He preserves his social energy for his tribe, people who understand him and his need for independence. Sigma males are not as complex to understand as people make it seem. If you have a Sigma male in your relationship or workplace, those 10 things are a great step toward understanding them and improving your relationship with them. If you're a Sigma male, give this video a thumbs up and share something in your life you cannot live without in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful videos like this, and we'll see you at the next one.